Upper Dublin High School promotes good sportsmanship throughout our athletic programs, and we ask that you support us by complying with the following statement. The Suburban One promotes good sportsmanship by sending athletes, coaches, and spectators.
I don't know why it's so dark.
We request your cooperation. Dick Betterly. Number 11, Elise Kaplan.
Dude, these are sick.
Number 12, Allie Diamond. Number 19, Natalie Lanning. Number 20, Isabella McNew. Number 24, Hallie Zigmund. Number 18, Sarah Kutch. Number 17, Emily Rosenberger. Number 9, Ava Schreiber.
I don't even know where the room is.
Number 6, Annie Shula.
All you need to do is go down the
And
stairs.
number 1, Devin Skiles. PW is coached by head coach Ryan Zarin and assistant coaches TJ Galusha and Brian Kirby. And now for our own Lady Cardinals. Number 3, Julie Hoffler. Number 1, Devin Jones. Number 14, Erin O'Brien. Number 22, Lindsay Schreiber. Number 9, Emily Booth. Number 7, Tina Hay. Number 18, Aiden Hopkins. Number 13, Katie King. Number 33, Sasha Keats. Number 26, Lexi Moss. And number 21, Laura Pendleton. Upper Dublin is coached by head coach John Hopper and assistant coach Chuck Gesson. At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by senior Claire Mullen. Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets red glared, their bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Let's hear it for Claire. Nicely done.
Where's Miss B? Yo, look at the opposing. Hey, Chris. What? Field hockey. Field hockey. Yo, coach. Yo, when you block that. 1, 2, 3, you did! No. Which one are you just doing play that? I'm doing play rock, paper, scissors right now. Rock, paper, scissors. Alright. No, rock, paper, scissors. Stop the camera. Rock, paper, scissors.
Not again.
Hello, and we are back for Upper Dublin Cardinals ladies, girls soccer here for senior night, led by Coach John Topper. And the game has started. PW has the ball.
Don't like yell. Josh, I don't care. I can't. Right, don't zoom that much, but if you need to zoom.
And due to some technical difficulties, we will be getting better mic quality, and my colleague Ross Newman coming on in a moment or two. However, while we're here, we're just going to have to deal with this. Back and forth game so far, no one really having much possession. A lot of juniors here starting for the Cardinals here on senior night.
In there, just go ask for a picture. As it's Brian Mermelstein here, as the Cardinals are in the Colonial zone to begin the game, and that's going to be a nice ground ball to the PW goalkeeper. Hardy punt as Aiden Hopkins goes for the header. Aiden Hopkins, notably with a large right hand, it is due to a cast. Don't zoom in that much. It is due to a cast that she is wearing. She has it bubble wrapped. Thank you to Miss B, our lovely athletic trainer, for helping her wrap that pregame. As Lexi Moss with an aggressive push from behind on number 18 for PW, and it looks like it's going to be a free kick for the Colonials. Yes, sir.
Boys!
Oh my God.
Go!
I'm sorry about that. And looks like it's going to be a free kick as Tina Haig and Aiden Hopkins form the preliminary wall for the Cardinals. Approximately the 14-yard line. The ref is going to back them up to the 12. Number 18 for PW is set to take this free kick. This looks like it's going to be a direct kick. She's going to try to bend it. The whistle's blown, and the kick is bent, and it's going to go through the uprights, and it's good. Wrong sport. Now, Upper Dublin is going to take a goal kick, and you're going to take it.
Okay, and Upper Dublin.
That's why I got cross binoculars.
And Upper Dublin's on the break. Tina Haig leading the breakaway. Leading scorer for the Cardinals. She's looking to shoot. No, and she misses a wide open shot. Good start by the Cardinals. But you got to put that away in closer games. The ideal shot there would have been a nice chip. And PW goal kick, Upper Dublin. PW with the clearance, and Aiden Hopkins with a cast on her right arm is playing and in the starting lineup today. Lexi Moss on the ball, no, gives it up. Back to the PW midfield. And boy, this game must be tough for the players out there, as if you were watching, they are playing with the yellow lines, not the usual football white. PW through ball, but no, goalkeeper Devin Jones for Upper Dublin is there for the save. Big punt here. Back to PW. Tina Haig on the ball. No, back. PW still has it. PW winning the battle so far in midfield. Emily Booth through ball and going nowhere. Goal kick for Upper Dublin.
Talk about how it's a corner kick.
My phone's, I'm just sending pictures. So
How much percentage you have?
5.
Talk about kick is in.
Kick is in. Emily Booth header, and it's a goal. Emily Booth, leading scorer on the Lady Cardinal team. Here, send it to yourself. And bright start here as Coach Topper is very happy right now.
Emily Booth on the header. She scored on.
That was a goal. That was a free kick goal, not free kick, corner kick goal by Emily Booth. Technical difficulties.
Figure this out
later. And after Emily Booth after some technical difficulties, to clear it all up, Emily Booth has scored. Cardinals lead 1-0. Still a long time to go in this first half, though. Upper Dublin is filled with a lot of juniors in the starting lineup. Hopefully next year they'll look to be very, very good. However, this team right now is good. As PW is offside, that would be number 11 for PW.
What? Because the mic doesn't work.
That one either?
I don't think so.
Not when the mics work.
What happened when we're working on a budget?
And free kick by Sasha Kites. Upper Dublin bouncing around. That's
Come on.
Lindsay Shriver out there.
I have to know what the
My mistake. Victoria Hoffman, number 3, playing left wing for the Cardinals. And she's going to look to send in a corner kick for the second goal of the game. I need to...
Dude, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't like...
Fine,
There she is.
what percentage you have on your phone?
Victoria Hoffner sending in the corner kick. No, cleared away by PW. Back out to Lexi Moss. Lindsay Shriver in the corner. And the cross is out of play. Goal kick for PW. Upper Dublin is playing up high. Center back Sasha Kites and Laura Pendleton will look to have nothing get by them tonight. PW with the free kick. Not very far. Tina Haig with the header. In number 22. That is Lindsay Shriver. PW has it. Not doing much so far. Upper Dublin really taking control of this game. Aiden Hopkins with the pass to Tina Haig. And PW has recovered it. Sasha with the header. And they're going to call, I believe that's a handball. It's a PW free kick in a dangerous area. Upper Dublin has sent everybody back except for the striker, number 9, Emily Booth. Ooh, header out by Tina Haig. She was the only one back to prevent almost a surefire goal, as there was 2 Plymouth-Whitemarsh attackers ready to pounce on that. Something John Topper will not be happy with. Corner kick here for PW. So Upper Dublin will look to have some more control over it. Sending it in, and that hits the back post. No big trouble for Devin Jones, senior goalkeeper. Upper Dublin has 4 seniors starting, with 3 more ready to come off the bench at any time. And speaking on the matter, Upper Dublin has a wide variety of age groups, with 2 freshmen, 3 sophomores, 6 seniors, and the rest being juniors. I mean, 2 freshmen, you don't see that every day. Freshmen are Carolina Bokel and Anna Desch. Header away by Lindsay. Aiden Hopkins fighting for it out on PW. Big throw here by PW. And Laura Pendleton with the clearance. No, back out to PW. Sending it through, and no. Thankfully, number 14, senior Aaron O'Brien is there to get the ball out of trouble. Another big throw coming here for Plymouth-Whitemarsh is number 24. Left back. And that was not as good as before as Lindsay Shriver. And Lexi Moss with a great through ball to Victoria Hoffner. Still has it. And Emily Booth will be looking to score a second of the game here. Will she cut it back? And she will. Emily has it. She shoots, and no, it is wide left. Could she have taken another touch there? Most likely.
Skirt, if you're switching with me at half.
Yeah, you saw it.
No, I know.
You thought.
Alright, wait. At half we're gonna try to fix the mic.
Yeah, I'm doing play-by-play.
We are 10 minutes down here in this first half. I've been dominating most of it.
Just keep doing it again. I got it. Don't do it as like. I was like, don't do it as what? Scary. Imagine you get a British people and just say things in their half. Just like, and break here. But then like also just find random things to do. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's like color.
A good shot there by Tina Haig. Left-handed goalkeeper, not a far punt out there. Plymouth-Whitemarsh is playing real sloppy here today, so we're going to look to capitalize on that and what should be, hopefully, a big victory here. Emily Booth still has it. Ooh, shot by Lindsay Schreiber, and that is wide right. Good shot, really making something out of nothing. Coach Topper is with his assistant, also a teacher at this school, Mr. Chuck Gessing, or Coach Chuck Gessing, that is. And Upper Dublin has the ball again. Upper Dublin must have around 80% possession so far. Rough estimate. But they're really dominating this PW midfield. As Karma would have it, PW gets the ball there. And Laura Pendleton with another clearance. Terrence Osher looking like rocks back there. Bad communication right there by PW, what seems to be the early story of this game. And playing out wide. And good recovery there. As Aaron O'Brien just clears it with another misheader. Sloppy play. I'm sure Plymouth-Whitemarsh's coach will look to clear up the mistakes as they already have 3 subs ready to come in. And in other news, for Upper Dublin, number 19, freshman Anna Desch is coming on. This is our first sight of a freshman. And who else do we have? We have number 34, Julia Eustace, sophomore. Young guns coming on here in Upper Dublin. As once again, they're going to have bounds of talent for future seasons. This coach will surely look to be happy with that. As even on the junior varsity team, as I'm scanning it over right now, there's a lot of sophomores and freshmen still waiting for their chance.
Are they? Are they waiting for me? Yeah, I am. So I'm not.
And cleared by PW, and we will have the game's first substitution. It's once again freshman number 19 Anna Desch is coming on. She is the only freshman playing tonight, as the other freshman number 27 Carolina Bokel is not playing today, out with a minor injury.
Tonight. And I'm so mad at you because you took my job. I was supposed to do play-by-play. And I'm doing it in the second half.
Hey, who won rock, paper, scissors?
Alright, that was for the first half. I'm doing it for the second half. Plus, you can update the Twitter account. That's fun.
Dude, I'll periscope myself on the field. And Aiden Hopkins, another clearance. Lar Pendleton, number 21, having trouble back there. First sign of trouble for the Upper Dublin defense. Plymouth-Whitemarsh through here, looking to send it across. As they do, it's a late cross again, and just out of bounds. They're going to look to have a corner kick. That's number 34, once again, sophomore Julia Eustace, who just came on the field. And some questionable calls here by Plymouth-Whitemarsh's coach, sending 3 defenders back for only 1 Upper Dublin attacker. Most of Upper Dublin is out trying to defend the corner as that slides on through and will be cleared right away. .24 here again. Looks to be their designated free throw taker. Not free throw. Throw-in taker. Wrong sport. Big L is being taken here today. Emily Booth has it. Looking to just hold up to play. Let her other attackers get forward. My goodness, I am having a hard time pronouncing words today. Number 8 for PW, sending it across. Not a good cross, but it somehow manages to work. And she gets it back, looks to take the shot, and goalie Devin Jones looks to be in the net on that play, but she comes out just in time. Might want to work on her positioning, but once again, what do I know? Long punt here. Emily Booth cannot get her head to that. Cleared away by Plymouth-Whitemarsh with no real purpose on that. And everybody with the throw. Emily Booth cannot control the ball right there as it goes out for Plymouth-Whitemarsh throwing.
Boy.
Thank you for taking L's so others don't have to.
Dude, I don't take L's. L's even on my vocabulary.
Long over the top there by Plymouth-Whitemarsh. Sasha Kites and goalie Devin Jones having communication, maybe issues right there. As Plymouth-Whitemarsh was racing on through, but she gets it just in time.
To me, there's only 25 letters in the alphabet because I don't know what an L is. Because I don't take it.
I think you don't know what a W is, really.
False. I take
Cleared by Plymouth-Whitemarsh again. Looking to play the long game here. Long vertical passes. As more trouble for Plymouth-Whitemarsh as freshman Anna Dash has it. And has control here for Upper Dublin and wins the throw-in. Aaron O'Brien here with the throw-in. Junior Tina Haig. And she wins the free kick. It looks, the early signs are that center back number 33, Sasha Kites, will look to take it.
Yes.
Why is the goalie hiding in it?
Plymouth-Whitemarsh here is a 2-man wall. As Upper Dublin only has 2 attackers in the box. A complete change from their defensive setup. It'll be hard to get your head on this just by the numbers game.
Yo, I'd be scared.
Whipped in by Sasha Kites. Oh, and they don't get a head on it as cleared. And it will be a 6-yard kick. A good ball in, causing trouble.
And wow, what a dangerous header right there. I mean, they almost hit heads, Jordan, and that could have been bad. They could have had a concussion, possibly out for the rest of the game. However, they are lucky that did not happen.
Yeah, that would have been really, really bad. Halfway through this first half now. Joke's on you, 20 minutes left.
Here we are here. Kind of a bad free kick there. I mean, they didn't really even get it out of their half zone. But it almost pays off for them because now they cleared it. However, The goal of this game is to get goals. See what I did there? Anyways, back to the game. Throwing here to number 19. And Upper Dublin's having trouble clearing up the field. This could result in some
Some shoving going on, but Laura Pendleton clears the ball to get it out of danger for the Lady Cardinals.
And a lot of the crowd really wanted a call there. They thought that was a bad missed call. However, it does seem like it did somewhat work out for them because they did clear it. Here's the throw in. Oh, and they're on the move. The counterattack. What a strike to number 9.
Emily Booth, the goal scorer here today. Lexi Moss has the through ball as
number 34.
On the chase. Sophomore Julie Eustace. Oh, and she comes away with it, looking to send it across. No, back out to Lexi Moss. Nice turn. Will she have a shot here? Yes, she will. No, it will be across and it will go out of play.
Jordan, that was just wide. That was great execution there. They just could not, nail the head on, nail the pin, whatever on the coffin. You know what I'm saying?
Nail the head on the coffin.
Nail the head on the coffin. I mean, if they could have just got that strike a little bit to the left, they would have been able to be up 2-0.
Thankfully, Coach Topper is out on the field instead of correcting our grammar up here because we have not had the best of times. Emily Booth has it as she's looking to lead the attack. And no, great shot, but right into the Plymouth-Whitemarsh keeper's hands.
Jordan, you took the words right out of my mouth. I mean, right into the goalie's arms. It seemed like she was aiming for that right there. And
I'll put them back in your mouth next time instead of taking them out.
Glad to hear. Here we go now, and that is a strike. And Plymouth-Whitemarsh clears it. Thankfully, they cleared it. If she wasn't there, I mean, that could have been going the other way across in for another goal. Right now, you don't want to be down 2-0 with a little bit less than a half left in the first period.
Aiden Hopkins and Lexi Moss switching the field right there. They're really dominating the midfield game.
Yeah, they're really working a good duo there, Jordan. I mean, they're playing really well out there.
Really. Cross comes in here. Not cleared well by Plymouth-Whitemarsh.
Right.
Shot.
Oh, and it hits off the bar. The field goal bar. Terrible. However, I do not think faith is lost. That was a great shot, great execution, just not ending in a goal. However, they will regroup, and I think they will get another goal by the time this half ends. We will just have to wait and see.
Looks like we're going to have another sub upcoming, number 41, Molly Papalardo.
Molly Papalardo is a sophomore, just for
us.
anyone that did not know. And that ball goes out of bounds.
And she will be coming in at striker for number 9, Emily Booth, the goal scorer here today. Maybe getting some rest, but questionable call here if you're looking to get another goal.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great playing by Emily Booth there. I feel like they just want to go in another direction. They want to give her some rest, maybe get her back in for the second half, get her well rested.
I think that's a good idea, Ross.
I mean, soccer, it's a long game, so they got to keep everyone well rested, keep everyone getting in and out, give people some breaks, all that.
No, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
I've heard that before. Here's a throw-in. And that is kicked out. Oh, but no, never mind, it stays in. It defied the laws of gravity right there.
Newton's 3 laws.
And here's Molly Papalardo trying to defend the ball here. She's going back, and she's wrecking havoc out there. She's playing very good so far. I think this was a good change. Get the sophomore on there, make her put in some work, get the easy victory. Half-wise. And here we go, Tina Hegg with the attempted interception. However, it does go out of bounds, but it does stay Upper Dublin ball. Throw in now. Let's see what transpires. And he goes back out of bounds. It does now go to Plymouth-Whitemarsh ball.
3 seniors will be looking to get some action here tonight that are not starting today. Number 29, Jenna Marcus. Number 20, Natalia Niche, and number 15, Caroline Hall. And we do have we do have 2 more substitutions. That would be number 22, Lindsay Schreiber, and number 3, Victoria Hoffner. Both seniors who started the game on the right and left wing, but since coming out for some rest.
See, Jordan, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Just had to get a little bit of rest, come back on, and you know, turn some heads, make some good plays to ultimately get this win. As we sub on, number 19, Anna Dench comes out, and number 34, Julia Eustace. Both played very well. However, I mean, they didn't stuff the stat sheet, obviously. No goals scored in their time on there. However, they did make some good plays and did execute what they were trying to do, which is ultimately not give Plymouth-Whitemarsh a chance of winning. Here we go now.
Hopkins here. She has Molly Pablo. No, big touch. As Plymouth-Whitemarsh is going to look to counterattack here. But no, stop by number 30.
Wow, Jordan, that was a beautiful...
Number 30 would be Caitlin Brown Jr.
That was a beautiful tackle right there. That is what they teach you about slide tackling.
And Oklahoma is going to have another substitution with number 14, Erin O'Brien, coming on for Lexi Moss. In midfield for number 26, Lexi Moss. Erin will go back to her natural position of right back, sending Laura Pendleton forward, moving Caitlin Brown to center back. Mind-boggling changes. Move there. Plymouth-Whitemarsh throw in here. Not really offering anything in attack.
I think they got something right here, Jordan.
Sasha Kais looking to clear. Heavy touch. Ooh, communication issues between the 2 defenders. They're going to look to patch that up. And Coach Topper shaking his head. Not too happy with that.
Yeah, Jordan,
Jordan, wrong area. No clearance yet, and now we do.
Can't interrupt me.
Oh, we're talking.
No, when I'm saying something, you said cut off. Keep going. Yeah.
That's fine. I want you.
And here we are now. We do indeed have a goal kick. Nope, just kidding. Scratch that. We have a corner kick now. This could be a golden opportunity for Plymouth-Whitemarsh to get on the board and potentially tie this game up 1-1. This is an interesting attack here by Plymouth-Whitemarsh, who are starting and they come out. But, ooh, and just wide. They had a golden opportunity. They were knocking at the footstep, but sadly they could not execute on that play.
They were not allowed in by the upper double team.
Jordan, how do you feel this upper double team is playing so far? I mean, they're really coming down to their game plan. They look like they're playing well. They're enjoying a nice 1-0 lead. How do you think they're doing?
I'd have to agree. I mean, 30 minutes in, they're really dominating here, having most of the possession, which has mostly been in Plymouth-Whitemarsh's half. As I'm sure everyone's going to be happy, but however, they did have a few big missed opportunities and a few defensive miscues, as something they should look to tighten up before tougher opponents come to town.
Yeah, this team, you know, they're a very good team, and I feel like they'll definitely be able to do something in the rest of this first half and in the second half to possibly change their game plan and get on the board once again to, you know, stretch out their lead and make it 2-0. Yep. However, Plymouth-Whitemarsh is starting to get into the game, warmed up now, and I think they have a good chance to possibly come back.
Who knows? We're only half an hour in. We've still got 51-something minutes to go.
Interception there by Plymouth-Whitemarsh.
In other news, these Lady Cardinals are in contention right now for a playoff spot, as so are the boys soccer team, currently in a tie for first place with Capra Horsham. Yeah, they're losing earlier today to Plymouth-Whitemarsh's boys soccer team. Only 2 losses on the year for the guys, both coming against Plymouth-Whitemarsh.
Yeah, both these soccer teams both have all the skill in the world. They have great talent, a lot of seniors. That's what you need in a good team right there. A ton of upperclassmen, and both of them are trying to impress this year in both their division play and possibly could be in the state play, but we'll see about that.
I Upper fighting for it. No, back out to Aiden Hopkins. Left-footed shot. Ooh. Curled in. Saved by the Plymouth-Whitemarsh keeper. Punt here. Better punt than the last one, but once to nobody in particular. Aiden Hopkins fighting for it. Laura Pendleton on the chase. The only sophomore in the starting lineup today.
Ooh, and she gets tripped up from behind. She did have a promising little counterattack there. However, it was ruined. Here's Plymouth-Whitemarsh now. Trying to break this 1-0 deficit. It's going to be hard, though. This Upper Dublin team is playing very well.
Good thought there to an over-the-top through ball to number 22, Lindsay Schreiber. Just did not work out that time.
We have some more substitutions on the Plymouth-Whitemarsh sideline. We'll see how that affects the team at that point.
Ross, who do you think the next goal scorer is going to be for Upper Dublin?
You know, I've
Assuming
heard.
they score another goal, of course.
Well, I've heard Tina Haig has been really putting in work lately. She's probably one of the best players on this Upper Dublin Cardinals team.
Speaking first, she's on the ball right now.
And possibly one of the attackmen, number
through
41,
ball.
Molly Papalardo, has a golden opportunity right here. And she kicks it just out.
Passes it away
And
for
she
Tina
gives it
Haig.
Tina Haig, who does get the
That's a
penalty.
foul.
And that is a great
And that
call.
will be a free kick on the edge of the box. 1 inch farther than that would have been a penalty kick. Oh, so we have more substitutions. Lexi Moss and Emily Booth re-entering the field.
Jordan, who do you think they're coming off for?
Who knows? Maybe.
This is
And as I say this, the Plymouth-Whitemarsh fans are not happy.
This is a very important kick right here. If she can do this, she notches it up 2-0.
With the
It
shot.
kicks up, and it's good!
Tina Haig, you were right, Ross.
I called it 2-0. And she is killing it out there. She has been a great player for this Upper Dublin squad.
She has, and the 2 leading goal scorers, Emily Booth and Tina Haig, both getting goals. As Molly Papalardo and Aiden Hopkins will come off. But I'm sure Mr. Topper and Mr. Gessing, Mr. Gessing, will be much happier going into halftime with this lead. Plymouth-Whitemarsh has an opportunity across here to get it in the box. Back out and a kick to no one in particular. That was miles wide. We always have our trusted Miss Katie Bartosik here on the sideline, otherwise known as Miss B by most of the players. Kicked to even nobody in particular, and more space than the previous one.
Yeah, that was great execution. And here we go now. We have some action down the sideline. Trying for a cross now.
Emily Booth in my math class. Hard math test today. What do you think, Ross?
Just going out there every day. That's about it.
Putting in that work. Upper Dublin here, Lexi Moss with some great dribbling moves as she's shown throughout the entire game tonight. Great ball retention. As it will be a throw in here for Plymouth-Whitemarsh. Plymouth-Whitemarsh has another substitution coming on. That would be number 26 coming on for number 6. As the game looks to hit a bit of a dull period here, we would like to remind you that your 2 broadcasters tonight, me, Jordan, and Ross Newman, will be looking to start a new club soon. Hopefully you guys can come out and join. It will have something to do with watching TV shows or movies. But we have not come up with the official name for that yet. But as soon as you're watching this, we will.
Getting back on topic.
They can't find the ball. Sasha Kites with the clearance again. And it will be another throw-in for Upper Dublin.
You didn't take a hammer to it, did you?
This has been a very good first half thus far. Lady Cardinals enjoying a 2-0 lead. Defense is playing very stellar. Have not allowed much penetration from Plymouth-Whitemarsh. However, you never know. This game could sway faster than a sea ship. It goes out of bounds. Wow, what a throw-in right there. Much power. Is now a throw-in by Upper Dublin. It's a strike now down the sideline. It will remain Lady Cardinals ball. Aaron O'Brien here has been very prominent in throwing these throw-ins here. I'm wondering if that's the move, or maybe, you know, they could find someone else. However, I think it's been working out pretty good so far, as they are enjoying a 2-0 lead. Here's number 26, Lexi Moss, giving it back. We do have a counterattack here. However, number 33, Sasha Keats, was smart enough to clear that. He's now out of bounds. Sasha Keats with the throw. We do, in fact, have a special sponsor tonight, provided to you this broadcast by Fireside. Great restaurant, and they're a proud sponsor of Upper Dublin. Here we are now, a little scuffle there with the ball, not in real life. And we have a substitution, number 2 from Plymouth-Whitemarsh, coming in for number 18.
Wow.
Or, yeah, number 18.
It's 0-0, Happer Horsham is like keeping them in the game.
Actually, just kidding, that was number 12. Here's a knee, another knee. And that stays in bounds. We'll see what happens next. Wow, that could have been bad. Counterattack in progress, potentially. Back the other way now. And what a strike there. However, she could not, you know, balance that. Could have been very good there. Aaron O'Brien here chasing down the ball, trying to deliver a strike, and she does. A little bit too strong though, however. A header, a kick, and what control there. The footwork is beautiful on these Lady Cardinals. The touches. Oh, and the miscommunication there. And there is a call on, I think, number 21. Laura Pendleton. However, that was very questionable. I'm not really sure what went on there. But I digress. Lady Plymouth-Whitemarsh ball. That ball goes out of bounds. It now turns to Upper Dublin's ball. It's been a really big back and forth here in these last 5 minutes. Not much breakthrough on either side. And another foul committed. Wow, these refs are calling a lot tonight. And rightfully so. I mean, a foul's a foul. 1 minute remaining here in this first half. We'll see if Plymouth-Whitemarsh can cut the deficit to just 2-1 and not be down 2-0 at halftime. And she does clear it. However, it goes back for another over the top. And she picks it up just before number 24 could get her head on that. Great IQ from the goalkeeper. And there's the punt there. And we're trying to track it down. She does. 30 seconds left. This could be very, very vital to what happens in the second half. I mean, will Plymouth-Whitemarsh, if they are down 3-0, go very, very offensive, make that their key issue, and possibly go with 2 strikers possibly, and only 3 in the back. That could be potentially what happens. However, I don't think so, because that's just going to expose the defense way too much. That could potentially even cause it to be 3-0 or 4-0. However, I digress. And the first half comes to a close with Upper Dublin Lady Cardinals leading 2-0. Tina Haig and Emily Booth with the first half goals. We'll see you when the second half starts. And we're back. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are underway and ready to go with around 38 minutes and 30 seconds left. In the second half, it just tipped off, so you did not miss anything. The first half was completely Upper Dublin, as they were up 2-0 and easily were the ones playing at their pace and not the other way around. Here's a strike here. Just missed. She could have got that boot around a little bit, make it a little bit curvy. She could have got on target. However, it is now Plymouth-Whitemarsh goalie kick.
This is such a good watch game.
Now, it seemed as though the halftime meeting with the coaches of Upper Dublin was probably very positive. Just a few things to work on, but they're enjoying a good lead right now, so they just must not choke it. Don't be like the Falcons. Don't choke leads. We are now Aiden Hopkins. And here we go now. Oh, and that ball just doesn't go out of bounds there. It seems like this could be Upper Dublin's shot to put them up 3-0. But they clear it. Possible counterattack here. As number 11 is racing down the sides. But Lexi Moss makes sure that won't happen. And it is now going the other way. Here's a free kick here by Upper Dublin.
That coach is so mad. You hear? He looks like a normal person. Has a nice beard. He doesn't look a day over 20. Looks like he's still in high school.
Here we go now, free kick after a small delay. Aiden Hopkins here trying to get control of the ball, whipping it back, and now up. No one's really established control in this second half so far. It's been a little bit of back and forth. We'll see how that transpires. It seems as though that Plymouth-Whitemarsh will be getting a little bit desperate as they are down 2-0 and need to score to at least put them on the board and ensure that they could possibly get a win and get a comeback here. For Upper Dublin, though, they're probably going to go 4 or 5 in the back at this point because they don't really need to score. They just got to man the fort and see how that goes. Here we go, number 18, Aiden Hopkins. Katie Brown, who kicks it to number 6 down the sideline. That goes out of bounds.
Ross, we have a player again. Who's the player spot? No. I don't know. 26.
Here we go now, Laura Pendleton. Ooh! And she does not make a good idea there. But she makes up for it by defending both passes that tried to get through. Tina Haig here, giving it back to Aiden. Aiden Hopkins trying to get around the corner, kicking it up. Oof. But she just could not handle it. And that goes carelessly out of bounds. Here we go now. Throw in here. And that is not taken in with a soft touch. Tina Haig could not get on there, but number 21, Laura Pendleton, is there for the throw in. Albert Elvin's trying to establish control in the second half, I mean. And we'll see how that works out. Number 17, Haig, gives a little bit of a header. It's broken up though by Plymouth-Whitemarsh defense. Kick it back. And the player spotlight right now is the one with the ball, Tina Haig. She's been on a tear with another great pass, but she's been killing it this season. And I mean, she's probably their best scorer right there. She did have a good play right there down the middle, however it was offsides, but I don't see really how that was offsides. That seemed like they were on point, but I mean, calls have been going both ways, so. Here's the kick here. Goalie kick, to be exact. Here we go now. And there's a pass back to the defense. We'll see how that works out. And they've established control here. Number 9, Emily Booth, giving it to Tina Haig. Oh, who just could not get that strike on target. If she could have got her foot around there, it could have possibly been 3-0. However, she did not have the opportunity to do so.
This is so bad. This is so bad.
Emily Booth fighting for the ball here and gives it right to the goalie. Goalie picks that up. She seems as though she will be punting it. And that is correct. She does indeed punt it. Except it was right to Upper Dublin. Number 3 here, kicking it down, back to the goalie. Here's the goalie now. Another kick. That's a boot. And it goes right to Upper Dublin once again. Emily Booth trying to chase that down. She's close. She's close. And number 20 kicks it out of bounds. That will be a corner kick. This could be their time to make it a 3-0 game and potentially put this game out of reach with 32 minutes left in the second half. This has been a very crazy game so far. Here's the kick. Number 3. Kicking it in here. That's a good strike. And what a great defense right there with the header. Kicking it out of bounds. But no, it's back inbounds. And Aiden Hopkins with the header. Another header. A kick. Down the line. Just too fast. Number 18 here, passing it back. And, the ball movement by this Plymouth-Whitemarsh team was going very well until, they just got the ball stolen by Upper Dublin. Overall, though, it's easily been seen that Upper Dublin is dismantling this defense right here by Plymouth-Whitemarsh. They're kind of almost toying with this Plymouth-Whitemarsh team, as Plymouth-Whitemarsh is trying desperately to get the ball, but the only time they can get it is when they're on their own defensive side. Oof! And that would have been a great ball if it was just a tiny bit slower. Sadly goes out of bounds. Goal kick here. Here's the kick. And back to the Upper Dublin squad. Again, they just cannot seem to get a possession. As I say that, it seems like they could possibly have their luck turn here as they just got possession. Free kick. This will be taken from the 25-yard line. If they could strike it good here, they could potentially be getting a goal. Here's a strike. And Tina Haig hits it with her body. However, Plymouth-Whitemarsh does have a good chance of getting the ball. And the ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds. Number 20 with the throw in. That's a good throw. It's a header. It's another header. It's another header. 3 headers in a row. This is immaculate. And number 11 here, chasing it down. She's got it. And that will be a corner kick. No, it won't. It will be a goalie kick. And here we have substitutions. Number 13, 34, and 19 coming in. Number 19, Anna Dench. Number 34. And number 13. Here we have the pass here. Number 34 coming through. And she has an open lane. Oh. And just misses the opportunity. If she could have been able to get that cross, we could have seen a 3-0 lead. Number 34 again. Number 13, Katie King throwing it in here. Trying to get a good throw to ensure that they do score again. A header. And the kick. And Katie King hits it out of bounds. Decent play there by Katie King. Number 20 here throwing it in. Very weak throw-in. She kind of was hesitant about that. However, it seems to have worked out somewhat well because now they have the ball in a very good position. Potentially making it 2-1 with 28 minutes to go left in the second half. They got to get some damage in here unless they want to lose this game. And I don't think anyone wants to lose this game on this Plymouth-Whitemarsh sideline. We'll see what transpires though, however. It seems like there could be a good chance for a goal here. They're set up in a great position. Here's a throw-in. Great throw-in. It's a header. And the goalie hits it out. What a great heads-up play from the goalie, Devin Jones. Great play there. Very heads-up. Because of that work that paid off, Upper Dublin now has a goalie kick. And that bounces their way. They do, however, get the ball. And Aiden Hopkins kicks that out. Number 34, Julia Eustace, trying her hardest to chase it down, but she won't be fast enough. As the goalie does pick it up. She gets out to the midfield. It's a header by Lexi Moss to Julia Eustace. Lexi Moss passes it back. Katie King looking for options here. She gives it to number 3, Sasha Keats. And a save there by the goalkeeper. Emily Booth was trying to get that, however, she was not fast enough. Number 20 here. Looking to make a difference on this play. There goes the header. And it bounces out of bounds. Number 18, Aiden Hopkins hit it out. And they're ready to go. They throw it up. And that seemed... the foul was committed there. And now, Plymouth-Whitemarsh does have some momentum here. They've been able to not let it go on their side. They've been pretty much on the Upper Dublin sideline for the last 5 or 6 minutes, and they're trying to strike pay dirt. We'll see how that works. They have a kick from around the 43. That is a strike, a header. And the counterattack seems like it could be inevitable here. She just has to get a good drive. And that looks like a good kick. If Emily Booth can chase it down. And she just misses out on that. It is Upper Dublin ball though, however. Katie King here, trying to get something going. And it goes right to Plymouth-Whitemarsh, but it works out for them as number 26 has an open shot and just misses wide right. That was a great opportunity. Hard shot. She just could not bang it in. But overall, that was very good effort by that Upper Dublin's Cardinals squad. Number 26, Lexi Moss, almost hit the goal to put her up 3-0. However, it remains 2-0. Not much going on here. 24 minutes. It's been a very eventful second half. There's been a lot of stuff going on both sides. Possession's been about even. I'm not sure if this game will go down to the wire, but we'll never know. We'll just have to wait and see. Here we go here, a free kick for Plymouth-Whitemarsh. And number 30, Caitlin Brown, awaiting to get on the field. For who, we are not sure. Here's the kick. It was hit out. And the counterattack here. Julia Eustace just could not handle the ball. And that's a great play there to avoid the attack by Plymouth-Whitemarsh, slow down their momentum. And she waits, she's looking, she fires. And that's a good header right there. That's what they teach you to be a pro. Still Plymouth-Whitemarsh ball. They are coming down the field here. Oh wait, no, it is Upper Dublin's ball. There is substitutions here as Caitlin Brown does come in for number 26, Lexi Moss. She's been playing great, but you know, everyone's got to get on the field. There's a lot of people here that are talented, especially for the squad. And there's a potential other sub here as number 41, sophomore Molly Papalardo. Seems like she will be getting on the field momentarily. Here we go. Here's the throw-in. And we have a substitution for number 9, Emily Booth. She's been playing great. She has one of the 2 goals that we have scored for this game. Another throw-in by Upper Dublin here. Katie King trying to get a good throw here. And she does. She strikes it to Molly. Who picks it out of bounds. Heads it. Here we go now. Plymouth-Whitemarsh in control of the ball. Number 11 driving down the field. Number 13 going. Oh! And they just dodged the bullet there as she could not retain that ball. But this counterattack seems like this could be in the works. Oof! And her touch just wasn't a very good one there. As she kicks it way too far. However, that's fine because they're still going down the field. And she crosses it back. She gives it out. Cross in here. Number 41, Molly Papalardo. He just could not hold on to it there. Good idea there by Upper Dublin squad. However, it just does not work out in their favor this time. Here's the throw-in. This goes harmlessly out of bounds. Another throw-in here. And that kicks off Tina Hegg. Tina Hegg trying to get something working here. And she goes right through the legs. She's trying to figure out how she can crack this defense. She's already done it once. She can probably possibly do it again.
And I am back. Hopefully bringing the Lady Cards some more momentum. 20 minutes left in the game here. Julie Eustace looking to get something going. It's been a really dull past half an hour.
However, there has been a good amount of highlights as the ball swatted out. There's been some opportunities for a counterattack. It just hasn't worked out. They just haven't had their luck on their side.
No, they haven't.
However, that doesn't matter about luck because they are already up 2-0.
They are. Maybe the game plan is just park the bus. No more goals. Keep it plain and simple.
I would agree with that. However, I'm not really sure if that's the game plan. I feel like they do want to come out and possibly even score 3, maybe even 4 on this Upper Dublin, or on this Upper Dublin team on the Lady Cardinal, or Lady Plymouth-Whitemarsh team. Number 11 here, trying to get something there, but 13. Katie King knocks that out of the way. Number 7, Tina. Tina coming down. She launches a strike. That's a perfect ball. Perfect ball. Number 19 tracks it down. And a dench to Aiden Hopkins. For the shot, it is blocked. They do have a good idea here. It seems like they could be doing well. And a good play there by Aiden to Tina. Oof. And just a missed pass. Katie King has the ball now. She's trying to find something. She's moving, she's operating. She's back to 21, Laura Pendleton, who unfortunately cannot hold on to that pass. Good idea though, however. Aiden Hopkins kicks it down. Number 34, Julia Eustace, could be coming down the field. She sees green grass ahead of her, and it just bounces out of bounds.
2 more substitutes here for Upper Dublin is number 22, Lindsay Schreiber. Number 3, Victoria Hoffner. Coming on for Julie and Anna once again. Looks like the 4 of them are just straight substituting each other the entire game. And it seemed to have worked so far.
Yeah, it definitely has seemed to work.
I mean, right here, back to Laura Pendleton. Laura, crossfield pass, senior Aaron O'Brien. Can't control it, back to Aiden Hopkins, and they're just going to reset the play. All the way back to the center back, Caitlin Brown.
And this could be trouble here, as they are pushing up, but number 12 cannot handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Upper Dublin throwing.
Upper Dublin clearing the ball again. Up to Emily Booth. She's not in the middle, and Plymouth-Whitemarsh will get the final clear. Oh, big through ball here. Sasha Coates.
This could be big.
Plymouth-Whitemarsh fighting for it, and Upper Dublin Cardinals do win that.
Oh, this could be bad here. Number 11 trying to track it down, and she just cannot get to it.
Out. But that will be a free kick for what looks like Upper Dublin right now. Or is that offsides? I do not know.
Jordan, that was a great play.
And as we have an injury, we will cut off the game here. And we're back. Upper Dublin free kick here. Big kick. Looking for Molly. Can't get there. And throw for Upper Dublin. Upper Dublin must be up to around 25 throw-ins so far. And Plymouth-Whitemarsh here with the free kick. Sent down, controlled by them. Victoria Hoffner loses her marker, who goes up, but that means she's wide open on the left-hand side. But Plymouth-Whitemarsh has it. Look at putting the cross. And they do, but it is blocked heroically by number 13, Katie King. Defense has really been spectacular out there today. As I say this, there's now 15 minutes left in the game. Corner kick here, as Uppercut Dublin's just going to look to clear it or whatever. As their farthest man up is Molly Popolard in the 30, and everybody else is inside the 18-yard box. Oh, and Plymouth-Whitemarsh gets a kick blocked by Dublin. Scramble for the ball, and now Tina Haig, spectacular Tina Haig, comes up with it. Looking for a long through ball. No, over the top again for Molly, who's wide open, and she can't control it. Ooh, and a nice ball again by Tina Haig, looking for Lindsay Schreiber on the far side, putting it across. Oh, and the Plymouth-Whitemarsh goalie gets to it just ahead of oncoming attackers for Upper Dublin. Punt here, not a very long one. Katie King will look to go up, and it's out of bounds. Plymouth-Whitemarsh throw. Support. Ooh, and scramble out there. Plymouth-Whitemarsh with a shot, and Devin Jones with another save. And Emily Booth and number 26, Lexi Moss, looking to come back on to the stars of the team, and they will, as it will be an Upper Dublin throw. Upper Dublin must have had at least 25 throw-ins so far. Oh, let me correct that. Plymouth-Whitemarsh throw-in. But there's a hold-up. And cleared by Laura Pendleton. And Plymouth-Whitemarsh looking to control it. Number 6 here on the attack. Cutting inside. No, blocked by Katie King. A menace out there, but no, it is a handball, and it will be a free kick for Plymouth-Whitemarsh. Free kick whipped here, 26 yards out. Might be a bit far for a shot, but who knows. Her coach is right next to her, giving her words of advice. Number 9's going to look to send this one in. And yes, it is a cross. Ooh, great cross. Nobody got their head on it. Plymouth-Whitemarsh is scrambling it around, but they cannot get a shot on goal, as we will have a substitution with Molly and Erin O'Brien coming off, with once again Laura Pendleton stepping into midfield. Clearance there again by the Upper Dublin defense. Been spectacular here on this night. Header again by Laura, as Stephen Jones will. Oh no, she fumbles it! But no, she does recover. Good work by them. Long punt here. Emily Booth cannot recover it, and it will be out of bounds for another throw in for Upper Dublin.
And Matthew Chiodo has just entered the broadcast.
And he
Welcome, Matthew Chiodo.
As soon as he does. And Plymouth-Whitemarsh struggling right now. Ooh, and that will definitely be a foul on Lexi Moss. Upper Dublin's going to probably be conservative here, not send too many guys forward, as Coach Topper is giving instructions for this free kick. Sasha Kites, the deliverer, of all the free kicks as Katie King is wide open on the left-hand side. Nobody is noticing her. And just as I say that, Plymouth-Whitemarsh are bringing somebody out. Sent in the middle. And PW gets their head on it first. Put it back in by Upper Dublin. Can't get it, and it was cleared again. Aiden Hopkins with a long header back. Didn't think she meant to do that. Laura Pendleton, the savior, in the back.
There's now 10:40 left in the second half. And all Upper Dublin needs to do is just park this bus and take home this dub. Let's see what transpires with 10.5. And it goes out of bounds. It will be a Plymouth-Whitemarsh throw-in. Here's a throw-in now. And it just seems as though Upper Dublin's kind of just playing keep away at this point. They're just trying to, you know, close out these 9.5 minutes and just get out of there. As the goalie, Devin Jones, makes a good save there. She punts it away. Number 21, Laura Pendleton, clears it. However, that's not in the Plymouth-Whitemarsh's team's mind as they're trying to get back down on the field, back down to the other side of the field. Number 6 puts the moves on her. Number 18 coming down. There's a fight going on for the ball, and it does clear out to the defense of Plymouth-Whitemarsh. Wow, what a great tackle there by Aiden Hopkins, all ball. She completely closed down on that one. And we have a great counterattack here. The possible cross. And the cross. Oh, and that was beautiful. The goalie made a great play there to cancel what they wanted to happen. However, it seems like it could be too little too late for this Plymouth-Whitemarsh team. Corner kick now. Aiden Hopkins taking the corner kick. Here's the kick. That seems good. Oh, and what a chance. What an opportunity missed there. And Plymouth-Whitemarsh is on the counter attack. Number 12 trying to, oof, and she just gets it taken away. Tina Haig here trying to make a move. She loses the ball, but she is persistent in trying to get that ball back. But that was not a smart play. She does get a yellow for that. That could have been an overreaction. However, I don't know what that was. That was somewhat serious, but I think they're fine. Tina Haig finishes the game with a goal, and these last 8 minutes, number 14 comes in. Erin O'Brien, number 14, Erin O'Brien is now in for number 17, Tina Haig. Last 8 minutes here as this game is officially winding down. Plymouth-Whitemarsh is still trying to shorten this lead to make it 2-1. However, this Upper Dublin Cardinals defense has been very persistent in their attack and in their defense. They've been playing very well on both sides of the ball. However, it is a corner kick now to set up a potential goal. Here's the cross. And what a strike. However, it was just off from the goalie. Here's another strike here. And the header missed. Oh! But a bad attempt there as number 24 just does not get it off in time. She did run into the goalie, and it is now a goalie kick. It did get a little scruffy there, but ultimately Upper Dublin ended out on top at that point. Here's the goalie kick. And number 21, Laura Pendleton, just misses the header. Katie King trying to kick it out of her zone. And that goes right to Lexi Moss, who gives a pass to Emily Booth. He just unfortunately just couldn't get there fast enough. Lexi Moss, though, is trying and trying to get this offense. And another questionable call there. But I think that was all fair. Here's number 13, Katie King, to Emily Booth, who's trying to pick it up. And gives that to Erin O'Brien, who is sending number 24. She does get to it, however. And it is now a corner kick. Aiden Hopkins seems like the girl to potentially take this corner kick and see if they can tack on a third goal to make the game 3-0. It's the corner kick. It's a good one too. Just a little bit too far, however. And they're moving the ball here. Very well, I should say.
Emily Booth has it, looking to get a third goal to well and truly put this game to bed, although it seems that way right now. Great skill, still has it, can't find it though. And Plymouth-Whitemarsh with the clearance. Number 34, Julia Eustace, looking to come on to Lexi Moss, who needs a quick break. That means both your starting midfielders, number 17, Haig and Lexi Moss, are out of the game currently for rest, as there's 5 minutes left in this game.
Matthew Chitto is now leaving the broadcast booth. It's been a pleasure being with all of you tonight.
Maddie Cheese.
Dom, you cute.
Dom, you cute,
Do you want me to take that or not? Alright, I'll take it.
Dom, you're so sexy. Dude, that's already out. Well, I'm not taking anything.
Seconds are ticking away. 4 minutes left. As Plymouth-Whitemarsh with the clearance. And Taylor Brown out there to, once again, it's been an utter and complete domination here of the Cardinals. Devin Jones has been a spectacular in that, as Lexi Moss and Tina Haig have also run the midfield, with Sasha Kites have a rock solid day in the defense, with Emily Booth, the striker, also putting away a goal.
Substitution. Julia Eustace for Molly Pop. With Molly Papillard for Julia.
There's another substitution here. Molly Papillard went for Julia Eustace, who made a quick cameo appearance. Molly Papillard, one of the Upper Dublin team members who has not had the brightest of games, but her teammates have picked her up in a good way. And it looks like as soon as she came out, Julia Eustace will look to be coming back in. As it's going to be an Upper Dublin's throw here at the corner. And cleared again. PW pushing everybody up now as there's only one person back on defense. Molly Papillard has it again and can't get a good touch on it, which seems to be the story of her night so far. And Julia Eustace, who just came back out, will look to be coming back on for number 3, Victoria Hoffner. And her day will look to be done. She put in a great shift today. And the ball is back to goalkeeper Devin Jones. No, it is just a throw-in. Fake news. Free kick here, Upper Dublin punting as far as they can. And PW goalie's not coming out. Much closer play than it should have been. Very late reaction time on that.
Minute and a half remaining.
90 seconds here remaining in the game. Sasha Kite's clearing again. Star of the show. Probably my man of the match. Hey Ross, what do you think? If you had to give a man of the match to one of these Lady Cardinals tonight, who would you pick?
Probably either Tina Haig or Emily Booth. I mean, Tina Haig really set up a few of the plays that, just did not go their way, but both of the ladies looked really good. So I'm going to give a co-player of the match, the match of the game, or player of the game, I should say. Sorry about that. Would be, in my opinion, Emily Booth and Tina Haig. They both played really well, played as expected, and both add a goal to their stat sheet for their season.
Well, there you have it. 3 juniors. Ross, the bit more attack-minded player, picks 2 of the attacking midfielder striker, whereas I, the more defensive-minded person, picked the center back. But hey, everybody does a great job in a team game. As another clearance by Sasha Kite, my man of the match, as there's 33 seconds left in this game. As this game is well and truly over, as Upper Delaware is playing keep away right now. Half of Plymouth-Whitemarsh looks like they have no interest in chasing the ball. As we count down the seconds, 20 seconds are left. And this will be a resounding 2-0 win for the Cardinals, as they will get 3 points in the Suburban 1 League Conference, as they will look to battle for a playoff spot. 5, 4, 3, 2, and that wraps up the game here.
What a performance by these Lady Cardinals. Take home the win, 2-0. And there you go. That's all for tonight.
Signing off.
Signing off, I'm Ross Newman.
I'm Jordan Skaversky.
And we'll see you next time for broadcasting. Thank you and good night.